the story of Jesus, write on my heart every word.
Today, let's go to Philippians chapter 4, verses 10 through 13. I rejoice greatly in the Lord that at last you renewed your concern for me. Indeed, you were concerned, but you had no opportunity to show it. I'm not saying this because I am in need, for I have learned to be content, whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do all things, this through him who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13, one of the most quoted verses in the Bible. It's often emblazoned on shirts, cups. I see it on everything. I had a hockey player. She wrote it on the tape in full of the end of her hockey stick. It was great to see. It's become a bit of a rallying cry for achievement. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It sounds empowering, like a divine endorsement for conquering any goal. From, in today's world, we use it from winning a game, passing a test, whatever personal triumphs we have. But when we pull this verse out of its context, we risk missing the profound depth of what Paul was really saying and how that can transform our lives. Let's focus out. I say as a hockey coach all the time, I'm looking at the 30,000 feet picture. So let's go out there. The Apostle Paul wrote the letter to the Philippians while he's imprisoned in Rome. The church at Philippi, a Roman colony, is in modern-day Greece, was one of Paul's favorites. They had supported him faithfully through his missionary journeys. In chapter 4, Paul is wrapping up his letter with thanks for a gift they sent him. But he's not just expressing gratitude. He's teaching them, and us, what we should be pulling from it, about true contentment. Paul wasn't boasting about superhuman feats. He was sharing his secret to enduring real hardship that we see. He's imprisoned. He's getting beat, poverty, all these other things that we are in and opposition. In verses 11 and 12, he describes fluctuating circumstances, abundance and lack, fullness and hunger. The all things in verse 13 isn't about ultimate success or invincibility. It's about thriving spiritually and emotionally through life's up and downs. The strength Christ provides it's not magic for our ambitions, or it's an inner fortitude to remain faithful and joyful and content no matter what comes our way. Think about it like this. Paul learned this secret through experience. As a former Pharisee turned missionary, he traded comfort for a life of suffering for the gospel. Yet he found that Christ's power sustained him not to avoid, but to face with peace. This is repeated. It echoes a broader theme of Philippians, joy in Christ amid suffering. It's a reminder that our strength isn't self-generated. It's rooted in a relationship with Jesus, who himself had to endure the cross for us. In our fast-paced world, everything's often moving really fast. I find it hard to even get here and record these. If you have a high pressure role like coaching or being a leader of others, it's easy to twist this verse into a performance mantra. But what if we reclaim its context? When facing a tough season or a tough quarter or a tough anything, maybe, losing streak, personal loss, uncertainty, it applies to everything. Lean into Christ's strength for contentment, not just victory. Ask yourself, where am I relying on my own power instead of his? Where are you taking the lead? What are you not praying about? What are you not trusting him with to go to him in prayer? How can I find joy is what we need to be saying. The want, how can I find joy in the want as much as the plenty?
We'd like to invite you to worship with us here at the Somerset Church of Christ at 314 North Market Street. I'm sure you'll find a warm welcome here. So please come visit with us during our worship at Sunday morning Bible study at 9:45, worship at 10:30, and then again on the evening at 6 o'clock. We also have a Bible study on Wednesday night at 7. So please come and join us here at 314 North Market Street.